Biggest ick in a guy?
When a guy's like really desperate and like just wants you.
That's unattractive,
It's really unattractive. Like you can tell who's desperate and who's not desperate.
What about you? What's the biggest ick in a guy?
When they take like shirtless photos or like put them on like their Tinder profile.
I did that all the time, but.
I'm sorry.
What is your biggest ick?
Boys falling over.
Boys having a bar.
What is your biggest ick?
When they're eating, but there's no table, so they have to balance the plate on their legs, and their legs are together like this, and they have to like balance the plate on their like knees like that. They decide to have a bath instead of a shower all the time.
I love having a bath though.
What's your biggest ick in a guy?
Like when they... No, okay.
Say it. Say
no,
it.
No, no,
Run it.
that was so mean. I was gonna say if they're like really nice, it's such an ick.
Yeah, I've told you before, women don't like the nice guys. When I was the biggest jerk, I had the most women.
He assholes.
Just a little bit.
He's a 10, but has a girl best friend.
Like a 5. Like a 5. Like a 5. That takes off like half a... I don't even want to... Yeah, no.
Yeah, but there are lots and lots of women on the internet saying that I can have a best friend guy and you're insecure if you don't like him, if you don't agree with that. But when it's the other way around, they don't like it.
Surprised it's not lower than that.
Sometimes they're not cheating on you with a girl best friend, so that's like the anomaly. But if they're like cheating on you, then like a 0, obviously, but you never know.
He's a 10, but has a girl best friend.
8, like it doesn't matter.
Okay.
4.
You guys' answers are so different.
We can grow up with them.
But what if that's not the case? You don't know this girl.
Then it's like a 6. I need to meet her. No. To know her vibe.
Know her vibe.
4.
So you gotta become friends with her.
Yeah.
That's fair. What is your ideal age in a man?
Like 20 to 23.
Preferred race?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, any. Minimum height?
6 foot.
I have no chance. Okay, minimum income?
Let's say like 100K.
Okay, 20 years old?
The most cliche answer.
You have a 0.29% chance of finding your ideal man.
0.29%. I can beat those odds.
Good luck with that.
Can you see the delusion? I can beat those odds.
What are your biggest icks in a guy?
Mommy's boy.
Mommy's boy?
Can't do it.
Doesn't that mean he knows how to treat a woman though?
No.
No, he just knows what his mother told him about how to treat a woman. But that's not what women actually want to be treated like.
You would think, but they don't.
When they like can't handle their alcohol, like when they black out, that's for girls.
It's for girls.
How is that for girls? It's 10 times more embarrassing when you go out with your girlfriend or you like a woman at a bar or whatever and she's drunk. I can't even talk to you.
So you guys tell me you guys don't like the guy at the party that's getting naked and just running everywhere?
I mean... I think he would be a fun guy. Like, that would be someone I would want to date. Like, he knows how to have fun.
What's your guys' biggest ick in a guy?
Just one. Ooh.
I mean, you can fire him out if you want.
I don't like flip-flops.
Flip-flops.
Flip-flops really get me.
Okay. Don't like the dogs out?
I don't like...
And what happens if you're at the beach? I wear flip-flops at the beach.
dogs out.
Oh, if they're just like not funny, I guess. Yeah.
Not funny?
I want to know what your biggest ick is in a guy.
When I see sauce on their shirt.
When they just talk about like stocks and like cryptocurrency.
We don't want finance bros.
My biggest ick is that I have nobody talking to me right now.
Not your biggest ick. Your biggest ick in a woman.
I don't have any icks in women. They're all perfect.
Oh my god, man. Grow some balls. Can you see what I'm saying about simps? This guy is the kind of guy that will do everything for a woman. And when that woman leaves him, he will ask other guys, why? Why did this happen? Why? Why? Because you're a simp, that's why.
Biggest red flag in a guy?
When he's one of the boys. Yeah.
So he just can't have any mates?
So for some context, guys, this guy here searches TikTok and just makes videos about the icks that women have when it comes to guys, when it comes to dating, and he writes each one down. He's at 559.
What is the biggest red flag for a guy?
For me, I would say when a guy tries to pay in cash and he's taking me out to lunch and he's struggling to pay.
Alright? That's mine.
I wouldn't say this is the biggest red flag, but this is a red flag. When a guy wears shorts in the winter. Like when it's cold outside, like I'm talking like 55 degrees lower and he's wearing shorts.
For sure.
Would you say?
Do you wear shorts in the winter?
I mean, I'm wearing shorts now.
Yeah, but it's not 55 degrees or lower.
Do you guys have any dating experience in Korea?
Yes.
What was that like?
It was fine, maybe.
She's lying. Korean guys want traditional women. She's from the West. She's not traditional. Those guys don't put up with women like this.
Maybe.
You be honest, come on.
Yeah,
She
be
said
honest.
It was fun, but as I mentioned, the culture is different, and the behavior is different. So sometimes it's hard to find the common things, and it's kind of complicated.
Why is it complicated? For example.
Because they have boundaries. And women in the West don't want to date guys with boundaries because they call them toxic or insecure.
For example, Europe girls, I think you agree with me, we like freedom. But Korean guys, they usually like to keep you in them own space and don't let you go out too much, especially hang out with your friends. So it's kind of weird for me.
My biggest ick in a guy if he's insecure with girls. Just be normal. Some guys are super awkward and that just shows they don't have a lot of experience with girls.
What did I tell you? Everything that a man does, every boundary he has, every preference he has, it's a red flag or an ick.
Women nowadays are so high maintenance.
Oh my god, she's back.
What do you bring to the table? Oh boy, I have a lot to say on this. Let's go. First of all, women bring emotional
Just look at her hands, her nails, her eyes.
support. We're there to provide comfort and a safe space to come home to. We bring compassion, care, and healing.
I would be afraid to come home to you. How is that a safe space? Look at your eyes. Look at how you act.
bring beauty and femininity. Because don't lie, bro, you also take pride.
Bro. I swear the West is doomed. It's...
When your girl is a 10, your ego gets boosted too when all
You're not a 10. You're not.
your friends think your girlfriend is hot. Don't lie, bro. We're also there to give you a second opinion, to stop you from doing stupid shit. Because we have your best interest at heart. And we want to support your goals, your plan, your vision. And on top of that, we bring intimacy, closeness, empathy, understanding, guidance to the freaking table. Because I've seen y'all men comfort each other. And it is the lamest thing ever. Oh, bro, I had a bad day at work. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Take it easy, yeah? Here, have a can of beer. Now, would you prefer that? Or, oh, baby, do you want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it. Not with you. No, I would rather smash my head in the wall than to talk to you.
What else can I do to make you feel better? If you'd rather be comforted by your bros and a can of beer, then go marry each other. Or better yet, go marry the fucking table. And mind you, women now.
I have to skip this video, guys. I can't. I just can't.
Why do girls like the douchebag so much? Or the bad boys, whatever you want to call them?
Do you think it stems from as children you were told if a guy's picking on you, then he likes you?
That is my
No,
mechanism.
that's stupid.
We are masochists. We like to a certain degree be sad and be on our toes.
Yeah, be on our toes.
They don't like boring stuff. They don't like boring guys. They want excitement in their life.
So wrong, but the frustration of not getting a text back or him being an asshole, it has some sort of excitement that the comfort of someone who's so nice and loving to you doesn't have.
Someone can be so nice and do all of the right things, but
it's boring.
to some extent it just becomes too easy. When I met him, short.
So what?
Can't do short.
Yeah, that's a you problem.
How tall are you?
5'7". I went to a wedding 2 weeks ago. I went to a wedding. I used to tell people I was 5'8", okay? So I'm not coming down to 5'6" now.
But you're not that high.
I don't need to play that.
I'm just saying.
I don't need to.
the
Whatever
amount of-
game you're playing.
You know
I don't
what? I
care.
worked with this girl who was 6 foot, right?
When did this start to matter?
It doesn't, but it's funny to degrade a man.
If I react to a video, I will be called a misogynist, an incel. But she can say that she likes to degrade men.
Oh, really?
You know.
Oh, really? You
Because everyone,
you want to play that game, Vicky?
every-
You want to play that game, Vicky? How are you?
I just something really embarrassing.
Glad
as
you cut me
well.
off there because I was about to say something
Say it,
terrible.
say it,
Nope,
say it, say it,
I
say it,
couldn't
say it, say it.
Are you any good in the kitchen?
Can you see how weak men in the West are? He said, I'm gonna say something terrible. And he said, are you any good in the kitchen? Is that terrible? How lost is the West that you think that you can't tell a girl that if she's good in a kitchen or not, because that's terrible. But they can say 1,000 words about men. They can say whatever they want. You can't even ask if they're good in the kitchen, if they can cook.
I get hella fresh.
Let's talk about some of the biggest icks in men. When a guy trips over something and he does absolutely everything in his power to act like it just didn't happen. When a guy is playing basketball and he cannot make a shot to save his life. It's even worse when he's playing basketball with his boys and he cannot make a shot.
What about his personality? How do you know if he's a good guy or he just wants to smash? Isn't that an ick? No, only if he trips.
To save his life, he becomes very visibly and audibly upset from across the court. When a guy talks in a baby voice to the girl he likes. Ick, 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 ick. When a guy has a Snapchat at this grown age. Immediately no. Immediately no. Seen what I needed to see. When a guy is scared of roller coasters and he's just panicking in line while he's waiting for the ride.
Once you catch a female narcissist cheating, she will never trust you again. Let me explain. When she cheats, she becomes hyper aware.
It doesn't even matter what she's going to say, guys. If she cheats, you have to leave. Get some balls, buy them if you don't have any, and leave. If she did it once, she will do it again. I don't care how lovely she is. I don't care how much time you spent with her. I don't care about anything. Stop being a simp.
Of what you may pick up on her behaviors. She will project this insecurity onto you, accusing you of cheating.
I've seen this before.
And never trusting you again, even though, of course, she's the one that cheated. Because let's be honest, the reason that the narcissist you were with is your ex is because she is everybody's ex. She can't be with anyone permanently because of her narcissistic tendencies and
You will find a simp. There are so many simps in this world.
Insatiable fucking need for a supply. When she is in a committed relationship, she acts single. She'll give you big promises and false hopes. She doesn't believe in commitments, and she is not loyal to you. She doesn't care about the sacrifices that you might have made to be with her or the efforts that you put in to make her comfortable. In fact, she thinks you owe it to her. She feels entitled to everything that she's given, and at the same time, she wants you to be okay with all of her manipulation and cheating. As the saying goes, no one's as single as a married narcissist.
The biggest red flag in a man is someone who hates cats. And not just someone who prefers dogs or...
I have a dog and I don't hate cats. I have like 2 or 3 cats that are homeless around the building. I feed them each day. I did this morning. I don't have a problem with cats.
Doesn't really like cats as much or has an allergy to cats, whatever. But if a man openly hates cats, I really think that is one of the biggest red flags. Let me tell you why. Because to me, that tells me you hate an animal most likely for the reason that it's independent and has boundaries. You can't control a cat. And cats don't constantly need attention. They're fine without you. They come to you when they want attention and leave.
Yeah, that's true. They only come to me when they need food.
When they're done. And if you try to pick up a cat who wants to be left alone, they'll snarl at you, as they should. So if you can't respect the boundaries and independence of an animal that you can't control, it makes me wonder how you feel towards people. So if a guy hates cats, you should wonder why.
Is that your boyfriend that you're with?
I'm a woman.
What's that?
I'm a woman.
Yeah, the dude you're with, is that...
That's my husband.
Oh, okay, cool. You.
Another simp. He asked her a question and she said, I'm a woman. You can see it from the start, from the first 5 seconds. She's a feminist. Why would you be with a woman like that? These are the guys that are ruining your country. The simps.
Good at answering questions. I knew you were. I don't see gender, Seattle, but I.
Of course.
Did you think I didn't think you were a woman? Yeah. Oh no, I knew you were a woman. Okay, good, cool. Wow, thank you for trying to fucking derail my career. All right, well. I'm like, I like your vest. She's like, I'm a woman. I'm like, all right. No one didn't think you were a woman till you said that. Now everyone's suspicious. All right. It was such an odd reaction. You were so confrontational. You didn't meet on the internet.
What is with this answer? He didn't say anything and she said we didn't meet on the internet. how desperate of a man can you be to be with a woman like that?
Okay, have we already talked about where did you guys meet?
We didn't talk about that.
Okay. What, you really are a woman. What, Jesus Christ.
Okay, guys, it's time for me to answer a few questions. Your logic of a woman asking for a man's number is kinda ridiculous. Of course it is, because you're stupid. Hope a female would ask for my number. Of course you would. Because you don't want to put in the work. Of course you would. I want a lady. I don't want an assertive woman, a woman that isn't shy, a woman that is a go-getter, a woman that knows what she wants and is not afraid to go after it. Those are all masculine traits. But you don't think about all the ramifications that implies. I think 5 steps ahead, always. A lady is shy. A lady knows her place. A lady is feminine. A lady will let you be masculine, will let you chase her. I don't want a woman like that. Women like that are usually the ones that are good in their careers because they have masculine traits. I don't want a woman like that. I don't want a woman that calls me bro. And just think about it. If she gave you her phone number, she gave it to a lot of other men. You're not that special. So the first chance that she gets, when she sees another man that she likes, she will do it again. So that's not the kind of woman that you would want for a long-term relationship. Okay, second question. My question is, what advice would you give to someone on developing mental toughness? How did you get over your insecurities and push through your fears? You just do it. For example, I'm afraid of heights. But when I go on airplanes, I usually sit by the window and force myself to watch down, even if my legs are shaking. I can't help it, I'm afraid of heights. But that's how you deal with your fears. I also want to jump out of an airplane. Even if I'm afraid of heights, I want to do it because I want to face my fears. That's how you do it. Even if you're insecure and you're shy and don't want to embarrass yourself when you go out and want to ask for a girl's phone number, the only way to not be like that is to experience, to do it. After you do it a few times, you won't feel like that. Even if you failed, I failed so many times. It doesn't matter, you gain experience. Just ask anybody that has a successful business. Ask any entrepreneur, how many times did he fail before he succeeded? You have to push through your fears. What else can you do? You either be alone forever or you face your fears. And you go to that girl and ask for her phone number, even if you fail. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.